Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another unboxing, and today we are doing the John Constantine from the DC Pace Punchers line by McFarlane Toys. I am a massive fan of John Constantine, and I will start trying to call him Constantine because people are like, oh, you can pronounce it the right way. I get it. Like, I don't think it's that big of a deal, but it is what it is. But here we go. Nice shot of him on the back with a picture of the Black Adam comic, which I guess there is a copy of inside of here. This figure looks like it's going to be awesome. These are pretty close in scale to the DC McFarlane Multiverse stuff, so I think it's going to fit in quite well in my display. But here we go. Let's get this bad boy opened, and let's see if it is worth the wait, because I have had this for a while, and I've been kind of on the fence about opening it, and I decided finally, you know what, I'm about to redo all of my displays in the toy room, so now would be a great time to get it open, get it set up on the side, so when I do start reorganizing the displays, then I can just slip them on into a spot, and it'll fit like a glove. But here we go, out of the package. So there we go, got our Black Adam comic with a figure stand, so that's nice. So it basically requires you to open the comic, if you want to get the figure stand out. Hopefully the comic is good. That'd be great. It does look like they included a character card, much like they do with a lot of the DC Multiverse figures. And actually, note the stand was on the outside of the bag. I'm an idiot. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. But it looks like your typical DC McFarlane stand. Even got the little kind of silhouette logo right there. So probably the exact same stand as your multiverse stuff. So if you have something you need an extra stand for, and you don't need to use this for him, then you can use it for one of your multiverse figures. But here we go. Let's get the bio card out. That will go into the binder with the rest of my multiverse bio cards, which I've got a ton. Just ignore me and my nerdness for just a minute. I don't like how they sealed it up in plastic, though. You almost feel like you're gonna bend up the card trying to get the plastic open. At least in the McFarlane Multiverse figures, you get your cards kind of built into the cardboard. That way, once you break that cardboard, yeah. See, and I bent the shit out of the card, pulling it out of the plastic. So, note to self: X-Acto knife or a pair of scissors next time. Otherwise, though, card's still intact, so that's fine. Like I said, it's not like I'm gonna resell the card. So, here we go. I've spent 2 minutes talking about a card now. Again, Black Adam comic. Looks like your standard full color, full size comic. Got some little previews in the back for other books coming out. So this actually maybe more of like a, I don't know, like just a real short story kind of book. But that's cool nonetheless. Free comic book to go along with your action figure. Considering most comics now are between like $4 and $6 cover price. That's a hell of a deal to get that along with a cool ass figure of John Constantine. So let's go ahead and get this rubber restraints off of him. There's several of them in here around both his legs and his arms, as well as his torso. They apparently do not want us getting him out of here. I think somebody cast a spell on him. Might call the Winchesters and see if they can help your boy out. What a hell of a crossover that would be. John Constantine and the Winchesters. Oh man, sign me up. If they made a book of that, oh, I would just lose my ever-loving mind. And if you're a Supernatural fan, then you definitely probably ride the same boat as I am in that regard. Because, man, Constantine and Supernatural crossover would be insane. Not to mention, I can imagine the banter between John and Dean Winchester. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. All right, so here we go. First off, we've got our spell book, which has nothing on it. So there we go, blank spell book. But it does have the little pentagram there in the front. If I can get this thing to zoom. Move the comic out of the way, maybe. It's not one to zoom. Okay, well, regardless, a little pentagram there on the front. Nothing too fancy, like I said, blank pages. Got yourself your spell hand, which looks cool. And then we got our figure. So we got ourselves a typical rubber goods jacket. Feels a lot like the one that's on the Hush figure from McFarlane Multiverse. The face skate on it is very nice. Got a little bit of 5 o'clock shadow on that. Very cool. The clothing is very comic accurate in terms of, the tie kind of hanging just a little bit but lower than from the collar than it's supposed to. The jacket's very clean. I like the coloring on it. His hair is blonde like it should be. Yeah, man, very, very nice head on that. Got a little bit of movement here in the torso. Not much, just a little bit, though. The jacket does hinder a lot of the movement from the waist up, so be aware of that. Let's go ahead and check out the articulation in the arms. So the arms feel pretty smooth. I mean, honestly, this feels a lot like a multiverse figure in terms of the scale and the posability in the figure. It's even got toe articulation. So, yeah, I don't know. You think they would have just done Constantine for the multiverse line instead of doing these page puncher things. But it's a cool-looking figure. I mean, it's got all the full range of motion in terms of all the joints that a McFarlane Multiverse figure has, including the double-jointed knees, the toe articulation, hip movement. I mean, it's a very, very nice figure. I mean, the price point on them, I think, is a little bit higher than a Multiverse figure. I think most Multiverse figures run between 20 to 22 retail for just standard ones, not Build-A-Figures. And I think these were like 25. So you're thinking the figure plus a comic for 25. But man, like that looks really good, really clean. Let's go ahead and swap his hand out real quick and go ahead and put the little spell hand on it. If I can slip it on. It's a little... Okay, it's on there. It doesn't feel like it is, so just be aware of that. Like, you can see, it's on there. It just, I don't know. Maybe the angle of the hand stops the peg going from all the way in. But it fits on there. You can turn it, which is nice. Gives you the ability to kind of make it like different angles if you need to. Use it like a shield. Like he's Captain America. Her. Yeah, spell book. Let's see how that fits in the other hand. Yeah, man. That actually fits very nicely. See if I can kind of get it more kind of in that thumb joint there. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, I like that. That looks really... That's going to display absolutely awesome. Let's see how this thing holds up on its own without the stand. Okay, it's got good balance to it. The jacket, the weight of it from top to bottom gives enough weight distribution that it stands very well on its own. I mean, look at that. That looks absolutely fantastic as a pose. I really dig that a lot. Wow, this is actually a really, really beautiful figure. No wonder these things were hard to sell to find, too. Because out of all of them, those page punchers lines, this was definitely one of the nicer ones. I wasn't too crazy about the other ones. I know people love the other ones, like the Black Adam and the Batman, but man, this Constantine is fantastic. Really liked that. Yeah, man, this is... I can't complain about this figure at all. I feel like I got a very high-quality figure. Plus, comic book to go with it, and it was for about what I would consider to be a reasonable price considering what multiverse stuff runs. So yeah, this is actually a very, very solid pickup. If you've been on the fence about getting this dude, I recommend getting him. In package looks great, out of package even better. Feels great in hand, looks good, joints are great, paint deco is wonderful, accessories are awesome. Just go get it. John Constantine, DC Page Punchers, find them, track them down, pick them up. Worth the money very easily. But guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. I'm just going to let him stand on his own. Why the hell not? Thank you for checking out the video today. My goodness. Now he's not going to want to stand because I moved him around with the stupid pegs. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know what? Let's just lay him down. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Follow me on Instagram @CollectingRaj. But as always, check out my other videos and have yourselves an awesome day.